Hi guys, this is Eunice and welcome to my channel. Welcome to our Thursday show Urban Medicine, which is show where we're going to be giving you show urban knowledge and so forth. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope this information will help you. If it doesn't help you, pass it on to someone else who it may help. Today we're going to be talking about slippery elm. It is a great herb, and it's herbal medicine or herb that benefits you in a lot of other ways. But today we're going to be basically talking about reflux, acid reflux, and heartburn. Because we did talk to a couple clients this week, early on this week and so forth. And usually when we do have these conversations, I like to bring these herbal medicines to you as well, to give you that information and things like that. So slippery elm is an herb that's been out for a very, very long time, centuries, decades. And as I said, it does give you a whole lot of health benefits and so forth. But today, we are learning that we do have a lot of people who are suffering from acid reflux and heartburn. And you may say, because you don't have it, or you don't know, or maybe never had it, I don't know, that it's easy. It's just, heartburn, that's nothing. And when you have heartburn and so forth, most people, like myself included, would go run out and get some Pepto-Bismol or some Tums or something like that to get rid of it and so forth. Which is all good and so forth, because it is stressing when you have that. And some people really have it bad, and it can be severe. I'm not saying severe to death or hospitalization and so forth, but it can really be bad and so forth, things like that. Which, is one of the reasons a lot of people is seeking aid for natural aid to help with acid reflux and heartburn and so forth. And when you speak to someone, there are several herbal medicines, or herbs, I should say, that does aid and alleviate the acid reflux and heartburns and so forth. And slippery elms is just one of them, one that goes to it and so forth. There's others and so forth, like ginger and things like that. And ginger does have acid, it is has that spice and so forth in it and so forth. And a lot of people are concerned with I'm pulling my hair. Sorry about that. A lot of people that has acid heartburn and so forth, they fear using ginger or something that's got acid in it, and they feel like it's going to make it worse. But we'll get into that another day and so forth, that how ginger does actually aid and alleviate heartburn and so forth. But today, again, we're going to be talking about slippery elm and everything, because it is quite common, acid reflux and heartburn. And some people, it's a chronic thing with them and so far, to have the acid reflux every time they eat something or eat a certain thing, which if you know that you eat a certain thing and it's going to cause the acid reflux, then you're not going to eat it and so far. But again, some people have chronic acid reflux and heartburn and so far, regardless of what they do eat and so far. And so this information is pretty much targeting them, those people and so far, to help them out, to help them to be able to eat and enjoy food and just go about their business and things like that. And also, acid reflux does not come from food; it comes from stress and a lot of other things and so far, to give you the acid reflux. Again, it is people want to use or want a natural supplement to aid in acid reflux and heartburn, but they want something that's going to work. They want something natural and all that. And as I was saying when I first started, Pepto Bismol, Tums, and things like that will alleviate maybe heartburn, may or may not alleviate heartburn. You may have to take it a couple of times in order to get rid of heartburn and so forth. But that is the only thing that it will do if it does that and so forth. Because again, some people have to do it more than once in order to get that done. Okay. Um, see, slippery elms gives you a whole lot more benefits because it offers you a whole lot more health benefits than just the um, acid reflux and heartburn. So when you take slippery elm or any other herbal medicine and so forth, you're going to get most likely healing, and you're going to get aid for other symptoms and things like that. So when you are looking for a natural herb to for acid heartburn and so forth, make sure you go through and pull it up, read it, and so forth. Because if you have other symptoms other than just heartburn and so forth, you also want to target that too. And a lot of herbs does acid heartburn and a whole lot more, just like cyprian elm does and so forth. So it'll give you that and a whole lot more health benefits and so forth and all that. Because Pepto Bismol and Tums and so forth are just going to help stop the uh, heartburn, and it may and may not even do that. You may have to take it a couple of times in order to get relief from that and so forth. I do know a young lady who has chronic acid reflux and so forth, and she also been to the doctor, has been treated and all that, and she also wants to try to do it naturally and everything, which is the reason we end up speaking and so forth, and we end up speaking about slippery elm, and so that would help. Okay, now slippery elm had a soothing coat effect, and so far, it contains a substance called mucilage. Mucilage. I'm spelling it because I know I'm not pronouncing it right. When mixed with water, it will turn to a gel. And also, the mucilage can coat the linings, and help protect it, and use as a protection for which stimulates mucus, which mucus is a protection and so forth in the digestive system. Okay, so it's used as like a barrier or something. The gel that slippery elm creates with that mucilage properties in it and so forth, and that's what aids you when it comes to acid reflux and heartburn. Okay, now slippery elm can be used as a tea, in a tea, because you can get it in a powder form. You can get it in capsules, and you can get it in as a lozenge and so forth. Now we only have it in a capsule form and so far, and we do have it in powder form, so that you can mix it in water and so far, and that will relieve your. That's the best way to use it and so forth, is to get it in powder form and mix it with water and drink that and just get rid of, acid reflux, heartburn, and whatever else that that this helps with that symptom. Okay. Now, excuse me. As I said, there are several other herbs to help and aid and alleviate acid reflux, heartburn symptoms, and things like that. It is the ginger, the chamomile, marshmallow root, slippery elm, aloe vera juice, and so forth. Those are the things that other herbal medicines that can help you with your acid reflux and your heartburn. And as I said, when you are looking for herbal medicine to help you with the acid reflux and heartburn, you want to look into all of these because you may have some other symptoms that you want to take care of as well, or you want to start treating or trying to aid as well and so forth. So what you do is you see what these other herbs offer you as well as the aid to acid reflux and heartburn and so forth. So then you would choose whichever of these herbs and so forth that will help you the best and all that. So it is a good herb to have around the house and so far. And I don't know anyone who has not had regular heartburn, because that is like a regular heartburn. Sometimes you eat some spicy stuff, you get a heartburn. You may never even had the heartburn, but some food triggers heartburns and so forth, especially for those people who are not sick, who don't have chronic heartburn and so forth. And most people that do have chronic heartburn and so forth do have digestive issues as well. So you want to take that into account as well, the digestive issues and things like that. So it's a real good herb to have around the house and so far. If you are, like I said, we're targeting those people are the ones that do have acid reflux and heartburn all the time. They want to try to get something natural to get rid of it and so far. They want to take something that's going to last them maybe a day and so far without having to keep repeat and keep taking something and things like that to get rid of it and so far. Because if you, I like I said, been on the receiving end of this myself, I've had ate something and had heartburn. I take some Peptos and so forth. It did not work, and I had to take it again and again and again, and for it to work. I don't have chronic heart acid reflux or heartburn and so forth. But of course, like I said, everybody has had heartburn, regular heartburn, but some people do have chronic or excessive heartburn, acid reflux, and heartburn, where they actually, has to go to the doctor and actually has to get certain treatments, and that has a lot to do with the digestive system and things like that, as I was saying. So, but slippery elm is a great way to start out if you're one of those people that do have heartburn for more three times a week or something like that, and you want to get rid of it and so forth, and then you search out slippery elm, you see what all slippery elm offer you and so forth to know if that is the best one. If that is not the best one, or in let's just say that you have a nervous condition or something like that. There's a lot of people that do have nervous condition. Let's just say, for example, you have a nervous condition. You also have that reflux, acid reflux, and heartburn. And again, it all doesn't just come from food, come from stress and all that. So if you want to do an acid you want a herbal medicine that's going to help you with acid reflux and heartburn, and something that's going to help you to release the stress, to change your mood, to help you in that way, then you would do chamomile, because chamomile is a relaxer. It helps change his mood. It helps release the stress and things like that. So you would do chamomile. And what is chamomile going to do? Chamomile is going to do two things. Actually, chamomile does a whole lot more than that. But for right now, we're just going to say chamomile is doing two things. It's also relieving your acid reflux and your heartburn, and it's also relaxing you, relieving stress and things like that, help you to relax. So there you have that. And so forth, which is what herbal medicine is all about. Herbal medicine is all about healing, helping you to get stuff that is natural, that's not going to be a burden to your health system. Is going to be a help to your system and so forth in a natural way and so forth. And these herbal medicine, they do have certain properties in them that you do have to look up, you do have to know or do some research on, especially for those who are also taking traditional medicine and so far. Again, a lot of people are taking traditional medicine from their doctor for stress, and all that stuff, for heartburn and, acid reflux and all that stuff. So there's traditional medicine for all that stuff as well. But you got to know, what you're looking for and so far. And you got to look at everything else that's going on with you as well. So, I always say that your health is your number one priority, and that is so true and so far. So, when it comes to your health, do yourself a favor, do the research, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider to do the research for you and so forth, so that you can get something that's going to help you out, to help you live a wellness life and so forth, because that is what we all want to do, is to live a wellness life and so forth. So I hope this video will help you. I hope that if it can't help you, you tell a friend about it. You tell them to research it, to check it out or whatever and so forth, so that they can live a happy wellness life as well. And I will see you again next Thursday for another herbal medicine. Bye.